welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here. So today I thought we'd do something just a little bit different. So this here is just magnet sheets that I use for my dies, and I have a couple of bits that were left over, and most of you who've got dies will probably have these magnet sheets. I was thinking, could we turn them into magnets to actually give to people? So we could make the magnet and then stick it to a card, and then when their birthday or their, I don't know, any sort of thing, a celebration, or even if it's just a card you want to send out, is over and they get rid of the card, they can keep the magnet and put it on their fridge. So I thought that would be a really nice idea. So in my stash I have loads of die cut sheets. These ones I actually got off our lovely Julia, so I bought them from her D-stash a while ago, so I thought let's use them, and they're just gorgeous. But I thought, why don't we try and do just a few of them and let's see how it goes. And then I will test them out on my fridge and hopefully they will work. So I quite like that. Art is the tree of life. Oh, I love that saying. I might have to put that in my journal. So yeah, so that's what I'm thinking that we could possibly do today. So I'm just going through all of the different elements that I have. Yeah, well, quite a lot. Let's see. We could even make big ones, I suppose, as well. Oh, I love these. What about turning one of these into a magnet? Oh, it's going to have to be done. Right. Not sure if this piece is big enough, so I might have to get one of my sheets out for that one. Oh, I see, I like them as well. These are little boxes to be done. So as you can see, just lots and lots of different elements. Oh, how about we do this and we jazz it up? Yeah, I like that idea. We have a card base. And then I think these are just, yeah, nail ones. Right, okay, so I quite like these as well. Do I want to do one of them? No, I want to keep them for my journal. Right, okay, so I've picked out just a few images from my stash. Let me grab my scissors. And then what we'll do is I've got flowers and embellishments all around me. So let's treat it as if this was a card topper. I might actually, do you know what I might do? I might go and get my stash busting kit out, because I'm sure there'll be quite a lot of stuff in there that we could use. Now I'm going to try and just use my normal glue. I'm assuming it'll work. I can't see why it wouldn't, but, or do I use my gel medium? Actually, why don't I do both? That can go on there, and then for this big one, I will get, I have some sheets there, so I will get a sheet out and we'll use this. But I've been wanting to do this for a while, and I think it's just something just that little bit different. And then what we'll do with them, so we won't do it in this video, but we'll turn them into cards. So I think that'll be nice. So let me grab, so I've just tidied up my craft room, so yeah, I have some sheets to hand. So now I need to work out, is it the shiny bit that goes on? Yeah, so it needs to go on dull side up. Right, what I'm going to do is let's cut this roughly to size. Yeah, right, and then what we're going to do, let's get rid of that. So I'm going to glue these down. So I'm just going to use my tacky glue. I've got a feeling it might be blocked, which on my look it is. The thing is you've got to actually pull the blockage out, otherwise every time you open it up, yeah, it just continues. So hopefully the tacky glue will work to stick these down. But I just thought, you know, this every now and again I have so many daft little bits of magnetic sheets left over from where I've cut them down, and I have a massive bag of them. I mean, don't get me wrong, I could use these for my dies, but I just thought, why not have a go? I have little bits like this. Again, we can turn them into actual magnets to give out to people. So I just thought it was just another way of using our stash. Now, one thing I will say is this magnetic sheet, it isn't the best magnet, so it won't stick brilliantly to metal, and especially if there's a lot of weight on it. So that's one thing that we're going to have to look at as we are building them up, because the more you put on, the heavier it'll be, so it might not work, but that's why I'm here. So let's keep that to dry, and then I love this one. I think I'm going to keep that one very simple actually. I've got an idea of just putting on a flower and then the sentiment that I cut out, popping that sentiment on. I like that idea. So again, and don't worry about the edges if glue comes out, because we will be cutting these out so they are flush. And also I think these would be quite good. I know nobody is doing craft fairs at the minute, or selling or making stuff to sell at, well, any market sort of, but it would be a good little thing to sell at a market. Just have like a little basket of them on the front. So it's an idea. Right, okay, I'm going to use my Tim Holtz scissors to fussy cut this out. So let's get that around like this, and then yeah, we'll look at how we're going to improve them. Well, not improve them, but how we're going to embellish them, because I know I've got in my I've got some wooden elements chipboard which are super light, that I think would work quite nicely on this piece. And like I say, it's nice as well to give out, to put on the front of a card, so that the person who's receiving the card can then keep the magnet itself. So yeah, like I said, I've been wanting to do this for a while, but I can never remember where I put all my magnet sheets or my little bits and pieces from them, because I'm just absolutely useless. So I found them I found a few bits this afternoon, so yeah, let's get this filmed before I lose them again, because I know what I'm like. I do actually have to sort out all of my oh, it sticks. Okay, I'm just trying it on my lamp. So there's the first one. Now I will keep that bit, because we can turn that bit into a magnet as well. So if you don't have these magnetic sheets, you can purchase them from, I know mine I got from eBay, but you can get them from Amazon, any sort of craft store online as well will do them. Anywhere that sells dies, I'm assuming, would do them. I know the range do sell magnetic sheets as well, so they are easy to come by, and if you don't get the ones that are meant for dies, you just get magnetic sheets in general. They work out, they're not too expensive. So yeah, so that's where, oh, how cool does that look? That's not done. I didn't think it was. There we go. I like that. And then just like a little flower, and then that just across the bottom. How nice would that be to give your best friend to put on their fridge? I think that would be lovely. So this is going to go up, hopefully, because I think I might actually send that to my best friend to cheer her up while we're in lockdown. I think that would be nice. Okay. Right, all the way around. I don't know what we're going to do with this one, but I just like the shape of it, and I liked how blue it was, and that little bird. So I mean, even that, you could just keep it like that. How nice is that? And it stuck to my lamp, which is really cool. Oh, I like this. Right, let's do that. Let's cut this one out. So all these bits, if they're big enough, then I will keep them, because we can just patch them up on the back if we wanted to, or we can do thinner bits. Yeah, I don't waste anything if I can get away with it. So yeah, but I think once I've done this, if we go and grab my stash busting kit, probably the wooden embellishments and the well, I think it's all in the embellishment box. Right, let's trim this down. So we can definitely use that bit again, and that bit, and definitely that bit. The other thing that you could do with these is actually use this for dimension on your cards as well. So instead of it just all going in the bin, we could build up dimension with it. I might try that instead of just wasting. It'll be quite interesting, being magnetic like, but 1 second. Okay. So this is my little embellishment box. So like I said, I want to keep this fairly light because of the fact that it is only thin magnets. But let's, yeah, I'm thinking, what am I thinking? I don't know. Oh, I like that. And then maybe those two up there. So that's, I like that. Oh, he could be wearing giant glasses. Oh, I tell you what I do have in here, which I wasn't sure how I was going to use them, if they are still in here. We have some moustaches. So, how about, although I do think that's quite big, but no. No. Don't like it, so I'm not going to do it. Right. Flowers. Do we want a flower? No, we don't want a flower on this one. I could have used these, couldn't I? They would have looked gorgeous. Oh, I know where we can use them. Right, let's open these. Well, let's take them out. How about we pop these inside the actual, oh, I like that. So we're popping these inside of our, what do you call it? Our chipboard. Now I am going to have to find a way of keeping that in, because we're going to have to trim this side, unfortunately. I'm hoping these go through it. Yeah, cool. Right, so there. So I love that. Right, so let's pop another 2 in, or another 1. What do you think? What do you think, guys? Right, I don't know if you can hear anything, but it's my husband just outside. Oh, I like that. Again, I'm going to have to do the same. I'm going to have to cut that down, otherwise we're going to see it. Oh, there's one bit down, and then again with this bit. There we go. Right. So, oh, how nice is that? I don't think I'm going to add anything else to that, because, yeah, I don't think we need it. She says while looking through her stash. Let me just split this up again. Well, I say again, it's because I've already done it once. Just to add just that little something extra, I think. But I don't think it actually needs it. I just think it brings a nice womanly flair, shall we say. yeah, what do you think? No, we don't want it like that. Definitely not. Okay, so them tucked under there with maybe the leaf. Yeah, what do you think? I like that. Right, okay, that's what we're going to do with this one then. So just popping a bit of glue on there, making sure I get the right position. Yep. Oh, and then I move it. So, because I'm silly. And then I'm going to test these out on my fridge. And what I'll do is at the end of this video, if I remember, because I know what I'm like, if I remember, I will pop a picture of them stuck to my fridge. Or the thumbnail actually might be my fridge. But yeah, I'll try and remember to do that, and hopefully, I know that my computer's playing up at the minute, so it's not letting me add pictures to what do you call it, onto my laptop, which is really annoying, and I'm not sure why. I got a new phone, and since I got the new phone, it's just refusing to upload them. So I will do my best, whereas I can add photos. I use my phone to add my thumbnail, so if I don't put, because the chances are I don't think I'm going to be able to put one at the end, making sure that's not too oh, I love that. I love that. How nice is that? Right, okay, there's one. Let's move that to the side. I'm going to have a sip of coffee. Oh, lovely. My daughter made me that. And then I think what I'm going to do with this one, because like I said, all I think it needs is a little, I forgot what you call it, a flower. So I quite like the idea of having that. Oh, what about that? Just, it hides that though. And there goes my phone again. It's always going. Most of the time it's actually just oh, what do you call it, notifications, but they all seem to come through when I'm recording. And I've got a little lady who wants to come. You're not getting a treat, you can go away. She's wanting a treat, but she's not getting one. Oh, we have shoes and handbags. That would actually make a quite a cool. Don't start, lady. You have to be a good girl. Yeah, lady really is trying to get my attention. No, I don't like them either. Right. Give me a paw. 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 Thank you. Right, that should keep her quiet for a minute if I'm lucky. I've just given her one of these little bone things. I now have some next to me because she is a little menace. Right, what shall I, oh, do you know what? I want to raise it up, so why not use these bits. It's better than them just going straight in the bin. So I think I need to do 2 layers. So let's see how this is going to work, because like I say, it's a magnet sheet. So not 100% sure how it'll work. Well, that didn't last her a minute. She's back. So make sure, I might actually have this the wrong way, so it might not want, oh, no, it's sticking. Right, and then let's, I don't know if you can hear that. I always think that you can hear what I can hear, but then when I listen to my my video back when I'm doing my editing, you can't actually hear it. So yeah, I don't like them. I don't actually have any sort of pinky flowers. The lady really is testing my patience. Oh, what about that? A heart? No. Oh, I don't know. I might have to actually get some flowers out of my stash for this one. Although I do like that. What do you think? I need your advice, guys. I'm just going to put some shape to it. So I'm just squeezing it. Yeah. Right, okay, maybe let me grab a pack of flowers out. Oh, so these aren't quite a pack, there's only a couple in here. However, this one here, I think, are much better, much better. So I'm just going to rub my nail just across this, like this. Yeah, definitely. I don't know what she's wanting. She's actually probably what time are we on? We're only on 9:30. But I don't want to go to bed. Surely she can't be telling me it's bedtime. Can you hear her? Oh, that's so sweet. See, this is why she melts my heart. Yeah, I don't know what she wants. Oh, so cute. Okay. Right, I'll do this and stick it down, and then we'll go and see what lady wants. And then it's better, I suppose it's much better than her and Quincy fighting, but Quincy's taken shelter upstairs in the bedroom with my husband. I'm gonna have to re-stick that on. Okay, I'll be with you in a second. So I've just put some dimension to that flower, just using my nail, and then I'm just going to stick that on. And then the last thing I'm going to do is, oh, come on, stick on, is I'm going to add some Nouveau drops. So I'm going to add some pale periwinkle. Hello, baby, we know. Right, no, you're going to break my jumper. Okay, she's jumping up at me. Right, okay. So there's that one. How cute is that? Right, okay. I will be back in a second once I've sorted Lady out. Okay. She just wanted a treat. Oh, I did. So while I was getting her a treat, she is next to me. She's up to trouble. I know she is. Yeah, while I did, I put these on my fridge. They stick perfectly. They look amazing. I'm so happy with them. This one's just absolutely gorgeous. Well, actually, I love them both. Got a little bit of glue on his chin for some reason. So yeah, so really pleased with them. So we have these two. So let's see what we can do with these. I'm wondering, yes I do. So we have some cogs in here. So definitely going to use them. Oh, there's a little one. I know I don't have very many cogs and stuff now, so I'm gonna have to buy some, I think. So let's do something really fun with this. I'm tempted actually, which I don't normally, is to colour them. So we actually colour our little cogs in. So I'm thinking just something along those lines. So just like that. So yeah, just had to show the lady the water bottle, and she hopefully will settle. I don't know what's up with her. Yeah, I like that. Really like that. This one, however, oh, we do have some branches which I could add on. Actually, they work really well. It's as if actually these were made for that piece. Look at that. How awesome is that? What else do we have in here? We have feathers as well, so we could even add a feather if we wanted to. We've got shells, I've got wooden elements, but I think just them. What about if we add a nice flower on? Or maybe, let's see, I have a pipe. What about putting a pipe? Oh, I quite like that as well. Do you know, I'm going to put that pipe on there. So let's pop some glue on. Because it looks like he's smoking a very large pipe. I don't know where she's disappeared to. Right, okay, there we go. I quite like that flower actually on there, so I think that's all I'm going to do with that one. I'm not going to do much at all. Or we could have that flower, which is one that I've made. Could do. So let's lift all of these up. So this has actually got a star in the centre of it. So yeah, right. Oh, no, I like that one. I think the blue goes nicer. So yeah, I think that's all I'm going to do. I don't think I'm going to add anything else to this one. So I'm just grabbing my glue again. We are just going to pop some, I'm just going to dab the glue on. I am going to have to go because I can hear somebody being a pain in the bum. So I don't know what she's doing. She's obviously up to trouble. So yeah. Right. Okay. So there's another one done. So really, really pleased with that. So there you have it. Another magnet. Okay, this is the last one, but I will be back in a second to do that one. Yeah, sorry about that. She's actually just chewing a bone in the front room, so yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Right, what I'm going to do, so I'm going to just grab this Copper Finishing Touches out of my stash. I do need a lollipop stick, and I'll just use, let's move these bits out of the way. So just to put on here, I doubt I'll need that much. And this, I'm just going to go over the top of these with the copper, but I'm also going to just go around this edge as well, to edge it in copper, because I think that will look really, really nice and sort of tie it all together, hopefully. And it also gets rid of that white line that we've got around the edge of it. But you could use a pen for this, so if you've got any metallic markers, that would work great. Inca Gold would work, Nouveau Mousse would work, so you can use whatever you want really. You could even try and use, well, I'm assuming they'd work, alcohol ink markers. So, and again, just, I'm not going to look for full coverage on this, so I am just lightly going over. So just like that, and as you can see, it just brings that out. So I think it was, I think I had it that way, didn't I? Right, let's do both sides just in case we change our minds. Yeah, right, also I want to see if I can catch the edges, so all the edges are caught in this, because I think that would be much nicer. Okay, yeah, right, just that one. So yeah, I like that. I like the fact that we're not covering the whole of it, so yeah, how cool is that? Right, So let's get the rest done. So I'm just going through, yeah, like this, and then, but yeah, they're looking good, looking really good. So you'll have to let me know in the comment section below what you think of this idea. Like I said, I think what we'll do is we'll come on in another video, because really we're stash busting, so I'll put this under my stash busting playlist, and then in the next stash busting video what we'll do is we'll actually turn these magnets into cards, so that we can give these cards out to people for birthdays, or just because you want like to send them a little note, or for anniversaries, yeah, for anything really. I'll probably end up keeping the sentiments to them all very blank. I might actually just use my Tim Holtz stickers, so because then they can be for all occasions. I love these. Yeah, and I'm loving how rough that's looking as well. So it wasn't designed to be perfect. I love how I'm just sort of putting it on and not worrying about the fact that the whole piece isn't covered as well. So yeah, I think it works quite nicely. So there's that. So what I'll do, let's get this stuck down. So again, I'm just coming in with my glue. Now my glue does dry clear, so I know that when it's dry it will all look really good. There's a lady. I have a feeling she wants my attention because she's put her chew under the table. I think that might be what that little bark was. So yeah, she really is. You know, she's just like having a toddler. She's so much work. It's like when my girls were little, especially my youngest daughter, used to have to watch her 24/7. Oh my goodness me, yeah, you had to make sure she was safe at all times, and yeah, it was just a nightmare. Always into everything, and that's exactly what Lady's like, always into everything, always. Right, I'm going to get a few metal embellishments out for this. Oh no, I don't know what actually. Right, I'm going to have a look around my stash, see what I've got else to add to this, and then I'll be back. Okay, so I was looking around my stash, and in my stash I had these gorgeous red ribbon roses, and I've also got, I'm sure I saw another one, yeah, there it is, and then I've also got these two red cabochons, acrylic cabochons, and then we've got these black and gold butterflies, which I thought could be nice. Actually, these stars might even be nice. Yeah, I quite like them. Do we have, yeah, one more maybe to pop there? So yeah, so that's all I'm thinking, because we don't really want to add a lot of weight to this piece. So I love that feather. Yeah, so I think that's what we're going to do. Yeah, I think I'm going to add a couple of those butterflies as well. Let me pop this back in my tray. Right, okay, so we need to get rid of the she's after me again, so I'll just have to keep showing her the spray bowl. She needs to learn that Mummy needs to have a life as well. Right. Well, the poor little thing, she's just so restless. I know what she wants, but we have had to go on complete lockdown. My husband isn't very well at all. He's got, well, thankfully his temperature's come down, but he's feeling dizzy. He has he's coughing. And he's got a headache, so I've sent him to bed. He's not the best of patients, trust me, but Yeah. So it's hopefully, by the time this goes up though, he will be well again, because this will go up about 2 weeks after, like in 2 weeks time. But yeah, it is a worrying time for us at the minute. Okay, so I'm going to stick that there, and we'll stick this one on there. And then I love these little roses. If I remember rightly, Ruth from Coastal Crafts sent me these little roses. Yeah. Actually, where do I want this last one? Maybe there. Maybe. So, as you can see, I'm putting plenty of glue on. I'm just going to pop that there. Right, let me just put a bubble of glue there. Right, okay. And then hopefully that will stick quite nicely. Same thing with these gold stars. So let's pop these down. I should really use my gem picker. Oh. And I will have to wipe off that excess glue because I think there's a bit too much on that one. Okay. And then last thing is the butterflies. So just by popping just a couple of embellishments on, yeah, we've managed to make a really, really funky, what do you call it, magnet. Okay. Just need my cloth just to wipe the table. So I did get a bit of glue on it, and I do need a brush just to wipe off that excess glue, because we really don't want that to be showing, because it won't look very nice even though it dries clear. I don't mind a little bit, but I don't like it when there's like a huge amount. So if we can get rid of the big bits that we can see, then it'll make it worthwhile. Okay, so that bit is, there we go. Right, there we go. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed this video. I actually hope that it is like really inspired you to make some magnets for yourself. This is not going to be the first time that I do this, because I have to admit I'm loving them all. Look at those. We have just made 4 gorgeous magnets. Now, next video that I'll do is we will make these magnets into cards, so that we will be able to gift them to our family and friends. So we could actually stick a magnet on, and yeah, I might try that. I might see if we're able to. But how cute are they? And they'll just look lovely on somebody's fridge, or anywhere really that you've got metal. So I really like them. Really cool. I think my favourite one is this one though. Right, okay, I am going to go now. Thank you so much for watching. Please do subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hopefully we will see you very soon in my next video. But until then, happy crafting. Bye.